Yo, I bet we got that Umeezy video. Nina Lynn, oh yeah, Nina Lynn got unbanned, and then this happened, or did this, or whatever. I know I made a one of my first videos about Zoe Spencer and Nina Lynn, so if y'all want to check that out. But that was when they got banned for like 24 hours or something. So I guess she got unbanned, and then she did something. So we gonna figure it out.
Right? Oh, what the fuck, yo? Why you always hitting me? Stop.
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, show, appreciate it.
Oh, I can't touch you no more because I have to make a sign ID. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, that's gonna be tough, bro. You want me to punch you? You sure? So I am not assaulting you. No. I am not. You consent to this. Yes. You fully am okay with this. Yes. You will not use this clip against me later and 3 months later. Never. Or 9 months later. No. Or 6 months later. No. No? Hey, chat sees this, bro. Ready? You asked for this. Nod your head. 2 times. Did you get it?
She's dragging it.
Okay.
She is dragging it.
Wait, can I say something?
After the 48-hour banning and then unbanning and then a week's banning of Nina Lynn, she is now.
Damn, she was banned, unbanned, banned, unbanned. I didn't know that was a whole thing. I just heard about the 24-hour, 48-hour ban or whatever.
Now unbanned again and back on the Twitch platform, making fun of her essay on Saheed, Silky's assistant. Now, I think the world at this point has criticized how small of a ban this actually was. People were talking about that it was that SpongeBob meme where they literally walked inside the jail doors, closed the door, and then opened it back up in real time again. And I guess Nina figured, hey, if everyone's kicking Twitch's back in, why don't I do it? Hell, why not join in on the party? Because it's so damn fun. For those of you who don't remember, Silky's assistant Saheed was essayed on stream by 2 women, Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer.
Yep, I remember this.
23, he's consensual.
No, he's not consenting.
Yes, he is.
He's not even saying nothing.
He likes it.
And
Give.
Oh, no. I don't think he wants to.
Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Hold on.
This is crazy.
and the whole thing I said too was like, I think I said in there was, they just do too much. Like if it was a joke, cool, it's a joke. I assume and I know this is a joke. Feel me? They're just pushing boundaries. But what I think about, and especially Zoe too, like she just presses certain boundaries too far. And she just does too much. If it was a joke, they move on and they leave it alone. But they kept egging it on. Even after this, they continue to do it. And it's just like, if you see that bro didn't want to, or he's uncomfortable, or he's just in some way, some facet uncomfortable, bro, just leave it alone instead of keep on like making it go further, because there's no reason for it to go further, because now you just look like a weirdo and it causes unnecessary tension. You feel me? And bro, also that's on him too, bro. Stand up for yourself. Like, I don't even mean the victim blame, but like, come on, bro. Grown ass man, bro. Tell him chill out. Watch out with all that. Feel me?
Yo.
Take all of this off. Take it off. Hey, yo, cut the cameras.
Now, just like any other Twitch essay situation, they didn't take it seriously. So now Nina is back on the platform after going through that ban cycle. Now, Nina comes back to the platform with a...
But at the end of the day, though, if it was the roles reversed, bro, bro, I'm telling you, bro, being getting dragged by his foot, thrown outside, or, you know what I'm saying, stoned, or bro would have goddamn been on a list somewhere, for real, if we're being honest. Like, hell, Speed says something in a joking way and got banned for a couple of years or something like that. So them actually doing it live, crazy work, bro, crazy work. Like I said, they just do too much. They guys could just left it alone, but they continue to do it, bro.
Bang. She automatically goes into several jokes about her and the whole essay situation, her saying that she needs this consent for men, her going over the top and exaggerating, really not taking any of it seriously at all. Hell, even dubbing her own suspension and ban a vacation type situation.
To all the haters out there, y'all can suck my word too. I don't give a you, bro. You not me. Y'all been through nothing that I've been through. You. This ain't the worst it's ever been. I'm not gonna lie. It's bad to say, but this is not the worst it's ever been. I've been through worse. I've actually been through worse. So this jail was kind of like vacate jail a little bit.
Just playing in Twitch's face. Now, need I remind you, she actually made light of this situation a minute ago when she was with Your Rage Gaming after he had pressed her about this whole situation. In that moment, she invalidated Saeed, said that it wasn't really SA, and, you know, said that he was really taking the narrative too far, making them out to be the bad guys.
So what if he says, I feel like you did some shit wrong?
No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one SA.
Bro, I didn't read that. Hold on. I didn't even know I've been vocal about the situation originally and nobody cared. It took me a lot to talk about it again, and for the third time, it has hurt me once again, where it'll take me time to heal from it. I've been invalidated by the other parties, which don't realize what it did. Okay, damn. See, like, now that actually affected him, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, why don't they... Like, she just making too much light of it and joking, which is cool, but at the same time, I think she's just... Everyone wants to be, like, what's the word? Like, relatable in some way. And she's not really, like... Damn, how am I supposed to say that? She doesn't do it in a way that it seems genuine and relatable. So it just comes off as ignorant and just like jokes when, like, even when she is serious, it doesn't come off very serious. You know what I mean? Like, she should have held this situation, even if it was jokes or whatever, like, it did affect him in some way. So she should have held it a certain way with a certain level of respect. You get what I mean? Instead of making light of the situation, making light of him and in some ways disrespecting him. If that makes sense.
I feel like you did some shit wrong.
No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one SA Saeed. That's why today I was actually looking for Saeed.
She did, they did. It's, y'all definitely did. It's just how y'all responding to it, which is why y'all getting so much backlash. Y'all definitely did. It's on camera, I'm telling you.
I was gonna talk to you, like, you definitely felt disrespected as a person. Me, I take accountability what I do. If you did ask felt disrespected, I didn't know. So you gotta let me know. If you did, I will always apologize. I mean, that's just normal people. But for him to walk around and say all that crazy shit, you never think about what Saeed's thinking too, though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that?
Wow. Is that so, Nina? Interesting. Do you keep that same energy when it comes to women that get assaulted? Do you say the same thing? Like, that'd be very embarrassing. But I imagine...
I know, like, that's what I was saying. If it was roles reversed, bro, and then bro came out and it was like, oh, I didn't know that shit was uncomfortable. Bro, yes, you did. Come
if
on.
it was two guys who did this exact same thing to a girl on stream, if it played out exactly the same, there would be universal condemnation across the board, including from Nina herself, I imagine, and rightfully so, because stand back, brave take coming in. Plug your ears if you're not ready for the spicy take. Assault is bad.
Now, not only is she back to double down
exactly,
again, and off that
and it doesn't take any type of science to know that it's bad. And like, I don't even understand where she's even, like, she's lacking a certain level of, like, accountability, like, that she's not understanding.
Down, she got backlash. But let me tell you guys, Nina is such a bad person that she's here to actually triple down. She's here to actually give herself more excuses. And she's here to clap back at anybody who has anything negative to say about her. Really, anybody who's trying to hold her accountable for her actions.
You know what's so crazy? I never thought that many people were watching me. I really didn't. I didn't even think TMZ was watching me. I got a call from TMZ this morning, bro. They're like, we want your side of the story. I'm like, listen, man, I'm not even gonna argue with these little bitches. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We live on, we be better, bro. That's it. We gotta keep it pushing. And I'll say one more thing, and y'all know who this is, bro. That weird motherfucker that lives in the basement of his mom's house, that be chatting about me all damn day long. You are obsessed with me. I think you in love with me. No cap. I genuinely think you get no pussy and you in love with me, bro. Like, you gotta chill out. It's been way too many clips I've seen you, bro. Like, you low-key obsessed. I'm flattered, but you gotta chill. No cap.
Now, when I heard this, I was ready to go live.
Wait, she talking about Meezy? Damn, that's crazy. Meezy do be chatting.
I was ready to get outraged, and I was ready to call her out because I thought she was talking about me. How dare you say this is my mother's basement? This is clearly my extra bedroom in my own home. Then I had to calm down and say, hey, maybe it's Moist Critical. Maybe it was Young Don. I didn't know who she was talking about. I put some doubt in my head. So after calming down and continuing the video, she said something that made it very clear as to who she was talking about.
You low-key obsessed. I'm flattered, but you gotta chill. No cap. Heard you over drink water, too.
Yo.
I'm not gonna lie. You're like 47 years old. You
Okay. She was talking about Asm Gold. I get it.
Okay. For damn, Meezy hurt. I know he a little hurt. He like, damn, I thought she was talking about me. Bro, he a little hurt.
Now, the problem that I have with this is that every clip that I have seen of Asm Gold is that he was just trying to give you accountability. He was trying to hold you accountable and even greater than that, Twitch accountable for the way that they handled this whole situation. Nina must not remember she was a part of the essay weekend. I know that that's crazy to dub it that, but I did in a previous video. The weekend where not only did Imaru get essayed on camera at TwitchCon, she outed Ms. Kiv. There were other people at Twitch.
Yeah, bro, that was insane. I don't even know why they allowed bro to walk up to her, like, at all. Fam, she should, bro. If she had some on him, bro, and she would be completely in the right. That shit was ridiculous, bro.
Kind that were getting essayed, and the platform had a lackluster response to that. So Asm Gold literally was just trying to give you some accountability, but here you are saying "Shoofly, don't bother me."
So this stupid bitch gets unbanned.
Damn.
And she immediately starts getting mad.
Bro,
at me.
man.
And she blames me for her getting banned. And have you ever thought that maybe it's your fault that you got banned?
Maybe.
Because of your own actions?
Could it
Have
be?
you ever thought that maybe you got banned because of what you did?
Well,
Like, oh, wow, I'm talking about it. Yeah, really. Well, there's been a lot of people I've talked about and they didn't get banned. So what's the difference between them and you? I wonder.
That weird motherfucker that lives in the basement of his mom's house,
It's an attic, excuse you.
oh, yo, he's
chatting about me all damn day long. You are obsessed with me. I think you
Bro, so sassy, but it is funny though.
in love with me. Yo, cat.
Yeah, he does have really good takes. Like, honestly, he has really good takes.
I genuinely think you get no pussy and you in love with me, bro. Like, you gotta.
Talk whatever you want, crash out however much you want. That's totally fine. Nothing that you're gonna say is gonna make me mad. You're not gonna upset me. You're not gonna bait me into, some weird internet beef. You're just a disgusting bitch. That's it. And it's got nothing to do with this about me at all.
I knew Nina Lynn wasn't a person to take accountability.
Yeah, bro. That's why I'm saying that it just looks bad on her, bro. All she had to do, deadass, was just stand on it, take accountability, apologize and move forward, not make jokes of it and then threaten people and all this. That's the whole thing that she's missing. Like, regardless of how you feel, you should have held some level of accountability, because in a lot of ways you making fun of it or lighter situations, you think you're shitting on your haters. But in a lot of ways, you're kind of making fun of bro in the situation where you were disrespectful. And then if anyone says anything about you, it's just hate. It's just hate. You just say you're a hater. You're a hater. This, like, bro, come on now. You did some weird, bro. You did some weird ass shit, bro. You come on. You gotta own up to it. Come on now, bro. Hey, man, you gotta be a grown up sometimes, bro. I know. Gotta be a grown up sometimes. I know. I know that shit sucks, but bro, it is what it is.
This Aquafina variant
Did it to yourself and you asked for it. Come on now.
isn't somebody that I believe can sit in her own mistakes, be really apologetic, and move forward with intention and purpose. Asm Gold checking her on the internet, myself, Young Don, whatever other commentators or reactors checking her on the internet isn't going to stop her in her day. But you would think that somebody who was a friend of hers or somebody she's been featured in videos with would be able to at least share their opinions on it and, clear her out of the way about her situation, hold her responsible.
I just think it was so awful to watch. And they were saying like he likes it, and they were saying like, oh well, or Nina said like responded to Rage, and I forget who, but Nina was like, it's embarrassing for guys to be assaulted. It's he should be embarrassed as a man. And then I saw people like,
damn, she said that? Bro, if she said that, then yeah, now she's trying to downplay him and look down on him. Nah, bro, see, that shit is not okay. Telling you, bro. Hey, bro, that shit is so crazy. That's why, but also, like I was saying, bro should have stood up for himself too. Like, I'm a firm believer in standing up for yourself, no matter who you are or who the person is. Like, you gotta stand up for yourself sometimes, bro. Not all the time. If you don't, some things are not that deep, but bro, all the time. I mean, some of the times you do, and that was definitely one of the situations she told me, like, watch out. I ain't with all that. Watch out. They doing too much. Watch out. You know what I'm saying? Because now it does make him look a certain way, but he shouldn't be. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and try to blame him for being the victim. You feel me? Like, they did some weird shit, and now she's trying to downplay him on some, like, demasculating shit. Like, bro, cut it out. You're a weirdo, bro. You did some weirdo shit. All you have to do is own up to it. That's all you have to do.
commenting
A lot are gonna be a lot easier on you because you're simply a woman, bro. It's just fact.
being like, oh, it's so triggering. People commenting like how is he as a man unable to push two girls off of him? Like, he's clearly laughing in the clip. He's not. How the fuck was she supposed to know he was uncomfortable? They've never. What? Like, this is literally why men don't come out about being assaulted.
That was streamer Fan, somebody
Yeah.
who has a W take and is on the right side of history.
And plus, people, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, people laugh when they're uncomfortable. People laugh with trauma too. They laugh when they're uncomfortable. They laugh when there's trauma. People laugh for a lot of different things. Feel me? Not always for enjoyment. You feel me? So I'm telling you, that shit looked like he was uncomfortable, and coping mechanism is laughing, bro. So like, whoever's using that take is horrible.
Also, more importantly for this situation, is somebody who is close to Nina, somebody who she's been in videos with, somebody who even Nina would acknowledge she has some sort of relationship with. That was her sentiments a couple of weeks ago on the situation, and she, just like everyone else, tried to hold them accountable. I don't think what she said was any level of disrespect. I don't think what she said was any level of throwing under the bus. But hey, that's just my opinion. Let's see what Nina in her comeback stream had to say about people like her.
It was one person that you was like, damn, I think you have my back. Not have my back. I didn't expect nothing, but I didn't expect them to throw my name in the dirt like that. Who? It's not even a person. Like people, the biggest people. I don't give a fuck. To be honest, if I don't know you, I don't give a shit what you say. You just autistic to me. Like, it doesn't matter. But it was one of them. I've actually used to do videos with a lot. I was like, damn, and she was actually a fan of mine.
Oh, girl, what's her name?
Can't tell you the name.
Damn, she was actually a fan of mine. I get the double
I don't
entendre.
want bitches to cry, but you feel me?
But do we know her?
I don't think you know her.
My thoughts aren't changed. Actually, what I will say is my thoughts were changed.
Hey, bro. If your homies, your friends, or whatever is deadass gonna stand behind you when you constantly doing something wrong or you're in the wrong, and not correct you and put you on the right path or set you straight, it's not your friends, bro. I'm telling you, get away from them as soon as possible, because they gonna entice that behavior, or they're gonna encourage a certain behavior, and bro, you're just gonna, I'm telling you, you're gonna self-destruct. Leave it alone, bro. She obviously won't yes men around her or yes women around her, and she's not one of those. Hey, you gotta respect her. She stood on what she believes in, regardless of who it is. Gotta respect it.
A while ago when she posted her like Instagram apology, which is when I saw that she unfollowed me, and I actually like respected her for the Instagram apology, and then my thoughts changed back to what they were initially when I saw the clips from her stream yesterday. But once again, I don't take back anything I said.
You don't need to.
Oh,
You
I do
shouldn't.
have one thing to add though. She did mention something while like in the clip that I saw of her saying like, if it has my number, she could have texted me about it. But the truth is, as someone who dealt with assault and shit like that, I don't feel comfortable reaching out to people who are the perpetrator.
Again, another W response by Fan, but of course a lack of accountability from Nina. I get it. Be hurt, be mad in that situation. But ultimately, I don't think that Fan has some responsibility to reach out to you, make sure that you are okay, kind of, have a conversation with you, etc., etc. You are the perpetrator in this situation. People shouldn't have to coddle you, especially as somebody who's been through a situation like that. I totally understand her side. And to be quite honest with you, for the most part, she did not kick your back in. All she did was address the elephant.
Yeah, and also too. Yeah, okay, I see what Amizi was saying, but there is a lot of people that I know that personally have, you know what I'm saying, dealt with shit like that too. Like, and it's so common too that, bro, a lot of people around you wouldn't even know that dealt with shit like that. That's why so many people are at her like this. Like, how is anyone supposed to vent to you about that when you partake in that? You feel me? Like, that's just not even, doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even feel remorseful about it. Shows who you are for
in the room, because her room is definitely a smaller room, seeing as how she was close and adjacent to you. But because she's not in the game of holding herself accountable or even caring about this situation, of course Nina would try to shift blame or try to push the goalpost and say, hey, let's look over here, let's come and run to these people, etc., etc. So now I'm scrolling through the comments of that last Twitter post, reading how people are saying, yeah, Fan is a fake friend, fuck Fan, fuck X, Y, and this. Focus on
hold on, let me see that real quick. Oh, that happened a while ago. Yeah, she still streams with her after, people who are real friends. should have spoken to each other first before saying things in public, but as I'm learning, most creators are just work associates, so they not have really connected as friends or sometimes. Nina stream with New York niggas. Stay with your people because these snowflakes out here crying over everything. Roles reverse, etc. But the double standard exists for a reason. Both instances of essay were mild compared to actual essay. Not saying Nina's a good person, but all this. Oh my God, who? I think that what we need to do is find these 4 people and maybe investigate them. Yeah, we're gonna have to maybe investigate them, especially John Smithy, because I don't really know. Regardless of how small the scale is, an essay is still an essay. Let's be for real, bro. A pedo is still a pedo, no matter how small or minor it is, bro. Why are you justifying it because it's mild? And it only was mild in air quotes because it was on stream. So who knows what happens behind it? Come on. Let's investigate them real quick. They something ain't right about them for sure.
Focus on the person that committed the essay. I don't understand how crazy that is of a concept. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I think the way that Nina has been handling this has been absolute dog shit, to be quite honest with you. And I think the reason why she does these things is because, historically speaking, Twitch has not given a damn about these situations for real. Hell, even to their own admittance, they have been lackluster about how they handle essay situations. Twitch put out a statement talking about how they basically failed Imaru about the TwitchCon incident. They said that there's measures that they could have taken that they did not, and ultimately that message got community noted to hell. And this prompted Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch, to do his own sort of quote tweeting of the situation, talking about how he let his friend down, etc., etc. But a lot of people are saying that this is just empty words. There's no action on Twitch, and it doesn't just have to be some sort of IRL moderation. The online presence also matters. Stuff happens, allegations gets levied. Hell, on actual streams, people are committing crimes, and it just gets swept under the rug, especially if you're one of the more favored creators on the platform. So yeah,
there's a lot of, you can tell there's a lot of bias getting thrown around for sure. I think, I think there's just, that's why people say certain things or lean a little forward with certain things, because at the end of the day, they are more biased to people they prefer. So of course they're gonna make as many excuses and as many reasons as possible to ignore what actually happened, even though it's literally on camera. Like, they're just gonna ignore it at the end of the day.
Who already seems not to be a great person, to go around acting as if, hell, this is nothing to her, this is a no-brainer, she doesn't really care about these situations. Because ultimately, what consequences are there for her actions? Especially if people continue to watch, especially if people continue to patronize, especially if she continues to get brand deals, who actually cares? Plus, I don't think she feels any sort of real remorse for the situation.
That's facts. She probably getting so much money and attention from this, and such a boost in numbers and all this, bro, this shit don't matter.
Let it die.
She think that she's like, if I'm getting all this financially or career-wise, getting boosted up, I'm obviously doing something right. So in her mind, she's not in the wrong.
She wouldn't just continuously make fun of it or joke about it. Now, on the contrast to how Nina is handling the situation, there was somebody else that was involved in the situation. And for the most part, she has not been talked about as harshly, because I believe the way that she is handling this is the way that you are supposed to handle these situations. The actual twerker in question, Zoe Spencer.
Zoe has to handle it a certain way. She has no choice. It's because everything that's happening to Nina right now, Zoe already went through it in the worst way when, with that boy So, you feel me?
Who a lot of people do have a lot of hate for, but I can acknowledge when she is at least handling the situation much, much, much better, and seems to be much, much more remorseful. Not only did she initiate and dish out an apology well before Nina did, or any sort of backlash from this year. Hell, she did it like way earlier in the year. She also hasn't been on the internet making jokes about it or has invalidated the situation. She's actually faced the situation head on.
So from that whole situation, it definitely was like a reflective moment, super learning moment for me. I never knew I made him uncomfortable until, because this video happened in February. So the whole thing happened in February of 2025.
Oh, wow. I don't know. I
then-
just saw it recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it happened in February
But it came
2025.
back up. Somebody posted it recently, right?
Recently.
That's what happened.
So it came out in February 2025, and then it surfaced May 2025. And then I did an apology about it and everything like that. I took full accountability.
Okay.
Now, as a recent 2 weeks ago now, it resurfaced back online. You know, with my whole apology and everything and me taking full accountability, I thought we were moving past it, but then it just happened again with people saying I didn't apologize and everything like that when I did, you know? It blindsided me because I never knew I made anyone feel uncomfortable. I never knew I hurt him in any kind of way. So when I found out, I'm like, I can't believe, I made you feel this way. It was an automatic apology. I'm genuinely sorry for making you feel the way that I did, you know?
Now, I think that there's a plethora of reasons as to why Zoe Spencer is going about this the way that she is going about it. But one of the main...
That was the best way for her to respond, bro. That's what I'm saying. Best way for her to respond. The reason why it's resurfacing is because of how Nina is dealing with it. That's why it keeps resurfacing. But I'm glad that she's dealing with it how she's supposed to deal with
reasons
it.
is that she actually feels remorse. She actually feels some sort of way. It didn't take her 17 months later, the internet bashing her, confrontation IRL, in order for her to do some sort of apology. Yeah, when the situation resurfaced and Saeed put out his tweets, she jumped back online and apologized immediately. She felt as if somebody was hurt, then you apologize to them. She can see how it was wrong, etc., etc. And there's some other reasons as to why I think she apologized, but I'll save them for Patreon/my memberships on YouTube. But nonetheless,
Damn, easy, messy as hell, bro. Just let her get the win, bro. Just let her get the win.
feel as though she's handling this in a totally different way, and I feel as if that's the way that you're supposed to handle it. But on the opposite side of that, I can see why Nina would handle this essay allegation the way that she handled it. One, she's not a good person. That's first and foremost, just full stop. But two, and probably most importantly, there's no real consequences to these actions. Sure, you might lose certain brand deals, especially if you're the black person in this, but nonetheless, you might lose certain brand deals, but there's no actions or consequences from the actual platforms themselves. You don't even have to give like a real apology for real. Twitch is just gonna put you back on the platform. You don't have to be
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got the gist of it, but yeah, hopefully y'all like it, hopefully y'all enjoyed, y'all be smooth, y'all be easy, like, comment, subscribe, for sure, y'all be smooth.